Ever feel like you are pouring your heart and soul into your YouTube videos, only to be met with silence? Imagine spending of hours of scripting, filming, editing, and uploading, but the views are not just coming. Do you know why? It's because the views and the subscriber count barely budges. You are starting to wonder if all the effort is even worth it. Then you are not alone, because thousands of new YouTubers like you are facing the same frustration in reality. But what if I told you if there's a way to break it free from the cycle? And what if you could start seeing a real result for like gaining subscribers, views, and building a thriving community around your content? Or what if I told you if there's a key to unlock your YouTube potential, that that the YouTube potential is not some secret algorithm tricks, or to be like overnight viral success? If you want me to tell you this, then it's about avoiding the most common pitfalls that hold the new YouTubers back. They silently kill out your views. The reason people say click away before they even give you a chance, then let me bring that to the truth. Let me say, like, for example, imagine a creator spending hours of crafting a perfect script, delivering a captivating performance, and editing your video, only to have it to look like it filled with a potato. It's just like that. Ouch! Today we are gonna expose the five biggest mistakes new YouTubers make. The mistakes that are gonna cost them on the views, subscribers, and ultimately their success. And even better, I'm gonna give you the exact solution that can help you fix them and start growing your channel fast. Yeah, and I'm myself Kenneth Davison, and I've been on YouTube for like for few years, for like 3 years, and 3 years ago, and after starting my YouTube channel and my career, and my career was so it was a computer scientist and computer operator, and I was doing some specific things for like doing and as a computer doing a computer scientist, doing creating a software, a website, edit, print, and creating, edit, print, and design a document like the Microsoft Word, Excel, and the PowerPoint, and also to prevent laptops or computers to eliminate viruses that comes from a third party website, and malicious for like viruses and pirates, and so on. We also have been doing a video for tutorials, like computer tutorials, and how to for like fix anything, or solve anything, like solving problems on it. Then I've also been doing it for years with Android, with the same video that I've been making etc. And I've also been obsessed with YouTube for years, and helping creators to grow their channel usually, and they study the YouTube algorithm, because I've seen the first hand on what works, what works and what doesn't. So what exactly does a poor video quality mean? Just like I told you, it is the silent killer of your views, and it's more than just a blurry image. The poor video quality is crisp and sounds like amateur. That's to show that it simply means that it tell viewers that you don't care about their experience, and it makes your content looks less credible. Even if your content is fantastic, then it will encompasses a few key areas. For example, let's face it, nobody wants to watch a blurry video with bad audio. Instead, invest in a decent microphone, and consider good lighting. It doesn't matter if it has to be expensive to start. Provide tips on a video quality content. You need to a video quality, then use a natural light to encompass a smartphone or a basic webcam with your laptop or your PC or your camera, like then use it to start recording and edit your videos to make them more engaging. First, lightning. The dark shaded videos I measure turn off. The viewers want to see you clearly. Then the second is the audio. If the audio is muffled or mute, filled with the background noise, or just a plain to make them understand, people will tune out. Then what the third one is the video resolution. Resolution is what matters and is important. You know, the lower resolution videos will make it to look like it is unprofessional and the data. While in today's world of a 1080p HD and a 4K that people or the viewers expect a certain level of clarity. Fixing these issues, it doesn't require a Hollywood budget, and improving your video quality doesn't require of breaking the bank. For lighting, you need to start with a natural light, then film it near the window during the day. If that is impossible, then a simple ring and light or even a desk lamp can make a huge difference. Then the second and the third one that I mentioned, use it a budget friendly lavalier mic or USB and my microphone that will increase the sound quality, and it will significantly improve it. Then shoot it the highest resolution because your camera allows, because most smartphones can record for the HD 1080p or 4K. So focus on these two first, and you see if this is you see an immediate improvement in your video quality. The mistake number two for not having a consistent upload schedule is inconsistent upload schedule. YouTube does not like inconsistency. It loves consistency because it rewards a channel say that you upload regularly. When you upload regularly or sporadically, you tell your audience to forget about you. The more you lose momentum, the more of your channel goes stagnant. The solution that I give you right now is to create a schedule and stick a plan to it. You decide how often you upload. For example, like a video once in a week or twice a week, then plan your content accordingly. Even one video in a week is better than inconsistent upload. You need to create a specific content calendar to stay focused, organize, batch your filming, and then edit to save your time. Be realistic, then change your mind about what you can change. So start small, then commit it to a schedule you can realistically maintain, because this helps build an audience and it keeps them coming back. The mistake number three is not optimizing your search. Everyone knows that YouTube is a search engine that ultimately comes from algorithm. People see find videos by searching specific trendy topics for like ESMA, viral, vibes, Mr. Beast, tutorials, PewDiePie, and gaming, and cooking, and race, GTA, computer tutorials, computer, Windows C, and so on. So if your videos are not optimized, they won't show up in the search result, and you'll miss out on a huge source by potential views. So you need to optimize your videos so people can find them. Because it might include relevant keywords like tags, description, and the titles, description, and the tags. Then provide tips on the keyword research, because this is what most people are searching for. Then use tools, search engine optimization tools like Google Keyword Planner, use SEO, YouTubes, vidIQ, or TubeBuddy to help you with a compelling video description that accurately describes your content. Then you use a relevant tags that will help you to understand what your video is about. Before you upload a video, first and do the keyword research like I told you. Then find the right keyword in your target audience that is using, and incorporate them. Second, number four is ignoring audience engagement. YouTube is not is a community. It's like a social community. It's not just about uploading videos. It's about building a community. For instance, like building a relationship with your viewers that you care as your creator. Because me sometimes I feel like communicate with them and ask them questions, like do a collab, do a live stream, and invite a collaborator, give them survey, do the questions, Q&A, such as questions and answers, and make them feel special. Mistake number four is ignoring audience engagement. YouTube is a community, it's like a social community. It's not just about uploading videos, it's about building community. For instance, building relationship with your viewer that you care as a creator. Sometimes for me, I feel like communicate with them and ask them questions. For example, like run post, do a collab, invite a collaborator, do a Q&A, questions and answers, do a live stream and join them, communicate them and make them feel special. It is important to know that the creator will make them need to interact and ask them questions for like what's going on, if they need anything, or if they have questions. When you lost when you ignore your audience, you miss out on a valuable feedback, and you discourage them from returning to your channel. Give your tips on how you engage with your audience. It's about asking questions at the end, and it is important. And invite a collaborator, run post, do a collab, do a live stream, do Q&A such as questions and answers. Then everything will be engaged, because the more you interact with your viewers, the more they will feel value, and they'll become loyal subscribers to you. Make a habit to responding to your comments, and ask them questions that encourage discussions. Then build your community around your content and in your channel. The mistake is not promoting your videos. Don't just rely on the YouTube algorithm to do all the work. Sometimes you upload a video, then in the next day you got low views with a low impression, with no subscribers on one subscriber, and the next thing you think is you didn't even think of promoting or share your videos are just in your pages. So if you don't tell people about your video, they won't know if they exist. So to stay relevant online communities with your friends and families and your colleagues, is to share your videos on their platform, for such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, Pinterest, Trending, LinkedIn, and TikTok. Then provide the tips for promoting your videos. Then create a promotion plan for each video, like Google Ads. Then the next day come back and check if you have seen great results. So in other words, to be able to for you to be able and do it, use these tips as strategize yourself with five biggest mistakes that new YouTubers make: with lack of SEO, audience engagement ignore, inconsistent upload, poor video quality, and not promoting your videos, or videos not promoted. That we've discussed. Avoid this mistake and implement the solution that we've discussed. In the next video will be the lacking of a video views and the ways of promoting them. We'll talk about how to solve it in the next session. Don't hesitate and let me know in the comment section if you have a question to ask, or if there's other challenges you are facing. I'll read every single one. Check this video right here, and don't forget to click on the share button, click on and the like, and make sure you click on the button share to share this video across each and every one of them, so that everyone will see it and the YouTube recommend it. So okay, catch you guys. I'll see you in my next video.